On an average night, more than 40,000 veterans in our country don't have a place to call home.
Well, in tonight's RBC Wealth Management Veterans Are Heroes report, WMAR 2 News' Eddie Kadam introduces us to a man working with several organizations to change that, one veteran at a time.
They served as U.S. Army Rangers, albeit several years apart with the 75th Ranger Regiment. But this duo didn't meet in Afghanistan or at a stateside base.
I was living in my car for close to 4 years.
Will Gunlock was at a homeless shelter. When he met Marcus Hall, Marcus didn't just see a homeless vet. He saw an articulate man who needed a break.
It was just kind of weird, like, why are you homeless? There's a lot more going on here, and this 1 hour conversation is nowhere near enough, but I need to explore a little bit more.
Will admits a series of events put him into a rut.
It was critical that I have a sense of self-worth. It was critical that beyond just surviving, that I identify with the inherent gifts that I have, that every human has.
Marcus was able to see those gifts. He leads RBC Wealth Management's Veterans Initiative out of their Frederick office. He's tasked with educating employees about the issues veterans face. He motivates them to help veterans get back on their feet with donations. Now, RBC works alongside the Montgomery County Coalition for the Homeless. Through MCC's Safe Haven program, they place veterans using a voucher system. They transition veterans from fully dependent living in a shelter to independent living. But the apartments are empty. That's where RBC comes in.
We'll rent the truck, we'll load everything up, and then we'll purchase other items from various different resources. And then in about 2 hours, we come in and we take their house that they got, which was empty before we got there, and turn it into a home. A lot of men and women, when they get out, maybe because of experiences that they had in the military, they sort of want to remove themselves. They think that maybe if I don't think about it, or if I don't worry about it, or maybe if I just get away, that'll be better.
I was calling
MCC and RBC set Will up in his own apartment. Marcus took things one step further.
He's been through a heck of a lot more than I ever was at his age, you know, in certain respects. And so, but I did see a guy that looked like had been kicked while he was falling down several times. And from not just a physical, but from a psychological perspective.
Taking his fellow Ranger under his wing in an internship, and now a career. He's in training to be a financial advisor, and Marcus doesn't take it easy on him.
Let's keep on going, and to the point where you're just a little uncomfortable, and then let you get used to that. And then I'm going to push you a little bit past that point, and at a rate where I can see that I'm adjusting it, you know, to what he can do. And I think he's surprising himself.
The goal, get Will certified as a financial advisor in 6 months. An obtainable goal Will thinks about when he gets out of his own bed each morning, different from a year and a half ago when he was sleeping in his car.
Even though you may be surrounded by horrible memories or difficult times and adversity, whether it be from overseas or right now in your life, don't stop.
I'd like to see Will, you know, being able to write his own ticket, kind of go wherever he wants to go, when he wants to go, and be able to have his son by his side and, you know, whenever he wants to do those things.
Will looks forward to showing veterans walking in his old shoes how he changed course.
For veterans, those are a special group of persons that need understanding, and it takes time, and it takes effort and compassion for those men and women who've been through incredible adversity to have a transformative process.
In Frederick, Eddie Kadam, WMAR 2 News.